What is up? It's your boy, Coach Chris, coming at you again. And I am teaching folks how the inner workings work here as D.AI.S.Y is coming together. And I always want to preface by saying, I'm not speaking directly with the ownership. I'm not at the table with the folks that are talking, but I've been at those tables before and the conversations are the same. When you have a launch, there's a lot of things that are going behind the scenes that maybe the network doesn't know about. Well, I'm sharing it with you so you can be educated, so you know how to make a calculated next step. So watch me here. We're talking about, let me tell you this real quick. They had the launch call on the 21st where they were talking about, they're gonna have a huge announcement at the end. And then at the very end, as Jeremy was getting off, he was gonna sign off. And I was like, wait a second. He was supposed to have a huge announcement. What's up with that? And then the other guy came on and was like, hey, you forgot the announcement. And he came back on and he was like, oh yeah, I forgot the announcement. Oh my gosh. And he talked about the 48-hour grace period and that networkers would know what we were talking about. And when he said that, I lost my mind. I was jumping all over, running around. I was like, I can't believe this. This is great. This is great. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to understand that 48-hour grace period and what it really, really means. Okay, so 48-hour grace period. And what that means is that means when you enroll, you have 48 hours grace period where they are going to qualify you for the entire matrix. Now, don't worry about this chicken scratch. I'm going to go over it. Try to follow with me. If you need to replay the video, if you need to pause it, that's fine. And if you like what I'm talking about, definitely give me a like, a subscribe, a comment. That way you can get information as I put it out. Okay, so the 48-hour grace period, what it means is that when you first enroll for 48 hours, you are qualified to earn the bonuses, the referral bonuses throughout the entire 3x10 matrix only at the level that you purchased. That's very, 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 very important. I don't want people thinking that they can enroll and then they get a full matrix and they get all the bonuses, but it's at the level that you purchase. So if you purchase level 1 and you enroll, then what happens is you earn from everyone in your 10 level matrix only off of level 1. All the level 2 bonuses, if somebody comes in at level 2, you'll get the level 1 bonus. The level 2 bonus will go up to the next qualified person at level 2. That's why it's key to come in as high as you can come in. Now, I'm going to explain first of all what happens if you have 0 referrals and what happens after the 48 hours. So you come on board, let's say you come on board at the first package for $100. What's going to happen is initially you only qualify for the first 2 levels. That is the level 3, the row of 3 and the row of 9. You are only qualified for those 2 levels if you come in with 0 referrals. Now, when somebody lands beneath you on that referral, that bonus will pass you and go up because you're not qualified. Okay, so what's going to happen now, like I just explained, is for 48 hours, you are going to earn on this entire matrix at the $100 package level. Now, what happens after the 48 hours? Well, after the 48 hours, you lose all of what has happened here. You will not receive the withdrawal bonuses. You will not receive any other folks that come in below there, any override bonuses. You will not receive those outside of your 48 hours. So it's very, very, very key to understand. Now, why? Why was there a grace period allowed? Why did they say, hey, we're going to do this? Now, you have to understand this, and those folks that have a large network, they completely understand this, and I'm going to try to explain this the best that I can. Let me go over a couple things here. This right here, this circle with an X right here, that represents spillover. That means from above, somebody that you did not directly refer. A full circle means one of your referrals, direct referrals. For this example, this is you right here, and you have 6 direct referrals, okay? This is why this is key. So this is going to happen. This is more important at the beginning, and this is also very important when another group, let's say mid-January, somebody comes in and they have a huge group of maybe 100,000 people. This is going to be very key for them as well too. But this is mainly very important at the very beginning. Okay, here's why. Because there's going to be a lot of activity happening, a lot of spillover happening at the top. And let's say you get your link. Okay, you get your link, you enroll. All right, and in that process, everybody else is enrolling as well. All over the place, everybody's enrolling. And by the time you get your link sent to your direct referrals and the process that it takes for them to enroll and get a spot in the matrix, there is most likely going to be some spillover that comes your way. I cannot promise this. This is not predictable. This just happens based on timing. This is a timing thing. So that's why you want to move quick. So by the time your first referral ends up going here, ends up enrolling, they end up on your row of 9. So they didn't even end up on your front line because they went quick, and these 3 went quick as well, and that's where your direct referral came in. Now at this point, you are still only, in the former system without the 48-hour grace period, you are only qualified for these 2 rows because you only have 1. Now, spillover continues to happen because it's quick. Now the second person that you have directly enrolled lands here because of spillover. Now, these are not the right amount. This is a row of 27 and an 81, and it goes further. This represents row 3, represents row 4, represents row 5. Okay, so now, in order for you, without the grace period, if they did not put the grace period in order for you to earn on this row right here, you have to have had 3 direct referrals and a total volume of $1,000. Now, that's impossible. How is that possible? Everything happened so quick. So you didn't even get a chance. So what the company said was, we're not going to penalize folks for that. We're going to reward them for that. We're not going to say, hey, we thank you so much for recruiting 6 people or 10 people or 100 people, but since you weren't quick enough and your timing just wasn't good enough, you don't get to benefit because you didn't qualify by the time it was time for you to qualify. This is what I love about D.AI.S.Y. This is why this is so dynamic, is that they're making this for everyone. So, for example, then let's just say that row of 27, because now you've got folks coming from the top. These people are all enrolling. These people are enrolling. So things are happening very, very quickly. Let's just say your 3rd direct referral it ends up landing on your 4th line. So now you have only just now qualified with 3. And if that's, let's say that volume is 1,000, you've only qualified with 3. So now you are just now qualifying to get your bonuses from level 3. But that's not fair because you have your 3. It just took them a while to get there. So rather than eliminate and say, well, sorry, you didn't get in enough time, they're saying, guess what? You're going to qualify for that as well. And the same thing all the way down through. So for example, if you wanted to qualify on level 4 without the 48-hour grace period, you need to have 6 direct referrals with a total of $2,000 volume, but you are only here. You're only here, and that's not fair because in order to get paid on this, you need to have 3 more referrals. So that's just not fair. And D.AI.S.Y understood that, so they put the 40-hour grace period. So this is the beautiful thing about it, is that as soon as you enroll, 48 hours, no matter what happens in your matrix, you are going to get the referral bonus at the level that you purchased, no matter who is in your group. Do you hear that? No matter who lands in your matrix, you are going to get the referral bonus 10 levels deep with the level that you purchased. That is amazing and exciting. Now, that's why I say it's so important for you to refer. Because if you come in and you say, oh, look, I only have $100 and I'm not going to refer, well, guess what? For the first 48 hours, you will get your override bonus of 100, only the first package throughout the entire matrix, whatever fills. And then after that, you are going to be, after the 48 hours, you're going to be cut back off. And then if that happens for you and that's the position that you're in, I highly encourage that from these bonuses that hit you, you upgrade to the next level so that you can still, in your first 48 hours, you're double dipping as much as you can. That's very, very, very important. Now, one of the things that a lot of folks, especially maybe a newer person that says, I can't recruit, understand this. You need to learn. You need to learn because this right here, this is where the big dollars comes. Yes, this is great. This is great. But this right here is big dollars because now every single person that you have directly referred, you're going to get a matching bonus from the matrix bonus. That means in their 48 hours, they get the 10 level matrix bonuses and you're going to get a matching bonus from that. So that is so key that you have to understand. And if you're serious about this, that's what you want. So